It's literally impossible for me to have hallucinated seeing heaven. Many reasons show why it is so, but let's examine the case basis anyway so that you can maybe thoroughly eliminate the possibility from your own minds also. Causation. No causative mechanism for induced hallucination can be ascribed to the event, including drugs, sleep deprivation, or other imbalance from any kind of stress. However, I have hallucinated somewhat randomly before and seen things that I don't consider plausible hallucinations. These are more like cases of seeing the spirit of an animal, in many cases, exactly that. They're all quite translucent, somewhat distinct also from non random and induced drug hallucination, which includes coloration, imposition on the field, is it close or far away, and general placement in reality. I've never seen the spirits of animals anywhere but standing on the ground, but hallucinations might appear directly in front of the eye or anywhere else in the field of vision, trending towards the foreground and losing most detail into color over distance. This is all common to the hallucinogenic category of drug experience. Experience. In my lifetime, before and after, I have never once experienced anything like seeing heaven. Above, I have detailed types of experiences that fit intermittent perception, having categorical laws of separation. I can only assert that from experience. There's no life context, which includes all manner of information I've even subconsciously processed, for my mind to have created anything that's involved with me seeing heaven. It happened resultant following my intuition, which is a product of my life experience. Descriptive qualities. I can't recreate it for you adequately in any creative medium, even digitally. It's too far beyond anything you could show me as an example of approaching perfection anywhere in creation, either created by humans in the natural world or conceptually. Each component of it was made of something more visually beautiful than any component of anything else that exists. The way they are arranged together can only be the product of a mind trying to relate a sense of what can be most beautiful to the eye, and in that it called to my very soul and rendered great works of man and nature scribble and mud by comparison. My mind could not have conceived of this, or you would have treated me like Michelangelo from birth, and I would try to create it. I could talk forever about what it looks like, but it's much more important what it is, and there is more to say on that. Location. It appeared in a place I didn't know could exist at all, which isn't just the blackness of space, but above the stars of Big Dipper and its neighboring stars. This means heaven was in the background and the stars were in the foreground. I would never have constructed that sentence until I died. This also defeats what my experience with intermittent perception, including hallucinations, has been, which I detailed above always include placement within the field of vision, not beyond any visual reference points. In other words, you can see behind a hallucination, but not all types of intermittent perceptions. But heaven was opaque and shining, the background to known reality whose level is the band of stars about mostly level to each other across the sky. The darkness of sky stretches from them to the ground, but they are only as far away as discernible by heaven providing a further away distance marker. Awareness. It contains angels that are bigger than you know the size of a being to be capable of expressing. There's much more I could say, probably even in continuation of eliminating hallucination. But this is what strikes with immediacy upon consideration, each beyond plausibility, into the remaining possibility. It was not a creation of my mind.